Alright y'all, this here's Rusty Rat Rod at Rusty Rat Rod's Garage and Automotive Emporium, when anything and everything automotive related can happen and usually does. This evening I'm going to show y'all how I clean up a crankshaft after it has been to the machine shop and been turned. You can't just fling this stuff together and assume that it's clean, because the machine shop's job is to clean the crank basically and machine it. They're not going to clean through all the oil holes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, to give you an idea of what we're talking about, I'm just going to go through this. Just to show you, you can see the dirt and some surface rust and all coming out of that. I don't know, that doesn't do a real good job of showing it, but anyway, you get the idea. I like to use brake cleaner because it's what they call self-emulsifying. There's your big word for today. Basically that means it evaporates and leaves no residue. Let me do one more thing I forgot to do, and drag my air hose over here. Oh, just bear with me for a minute or three. I'm still here, y'all, bear with me. I started somewhat unprepared and shouldn't have. Had to get my birth control glasses out. Guarantee you ain't gonna score with these on. But also protect your eyes. And since I'm down one, that's kind of important. Well, we'll squirt some more brake cleaner through that one and blow some air through. Move these brushes the other way. Now you can see some discoloration on this journal right here. That's from the dirt that came out of that oil hole. Now, See how much cleaner that is already. This is important because not only are you getting all the dirt out, but you're getting all of the small metal particles out as well. And I like to try to get as much out as possible. You could probably do this forever and not get all of it out, but you get the idea. And we get the next hole. And you can feel the difference once you get all the dirt and the burnt oil and crud and whatnot out of the hole. You can feel the brush will slide in and out a whole lot easier. I'm actually real thankful to get this crankshaft turned because there aren't too many places that turn them here in Middle Georgia anymore. It would help if I knew how to aim. And Cassidy's Machine Shop in downtown Macon actually turned this for me. And they actually don't do gas work anymore. They do big industrial diesel work and railroad locomotive work and all that kind of stuff now. And I've just known them for a long time and kind of called them and begged them a little bit. And they know the situation. They know there's not anybody else left in Macon hardly that turns crankshafts anymore. So they were very kind and had mercy on me and turned it for me. They did a real nice job. But anyway, just keep going with what you're doing here. A lot of guys will probably ask, well, why don't you chamfer them oil holes and why don't you cross drill it and blah, 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 you know. Well, Ford didn't do it. And this ain't a real high performance engine, so just a little something to go in my old truck. To sound good. And to haul the dump to the garbage. Or garbage to the dump. I'll go to the Lowe's and get a piece of 4x8 plywood or something big, and it won't fit into the other car we got. Every now and then you won't stop it. Kind of clean your brush off a little bit. And just keep going. One hole at a time until you get through. I'm sure I'll get lots of complaints. Well, why didn't you use lacquer thinner? Or why didn't you use this? Or why didn't you use that? You post your crap up on the internet. Like I said, all this is just a old truck. But I want it to be as right as I can get it. I'm going back the other way with this one because I didn't like how it felt there at the end. Yeah, that's better. Just if you feel anything funny, just don't be afraid to go back through another one. You want to get everything out that you can. And as you can see, this thing's starting to flash rust in a couple of places on here. That happens real quick. You get one out of the hot tank, 10 minutes will go by and you'll get some flash rust on it. You about can't do nothing for that. Coat it down with something, wipe it off. Go back that way now. And yes, in case you're wondering, this is an early 1950s steel ironing board that I'm using. It was my mama's. And it's held up big block Chevy heads, big block Mopar heads. Got this Ford 400 crankshaft on it. It's held up all kind of stuff. That's about all I'm gonna do to it tonight. That, maybe wipe it down with some PB Blaster. I don't have any fluid film right now. I'm going to get some tomorrow. And I highly recommend it. O'Reilly's and Advance, AutoZone, they all sell it. It's in a gray can and it's got red writing on it. It says fluid film. And that's exactly what it's for spraying stuff like this down that you're going to store that's bare metal. And it'll be, I've got stuff under that workbench right there that's got fluid film on it, and it'll probably be there 5 years from now. And it won't let it rust. But anyway, we're about done for tonight, and we'll see y'all next time.